First of all, it is a sham that we sit here and y'all pretend as if you care about what the people have to say, but we are going to make y'all listen as long as you will. This map does nothing but divide, distract, and depress. There is this idea that was put out there during his opening remarks that this does so much for Black folk. Well, let me tell you, as a Black person, it does not. Let me tell you that in this map, to be clear, y'all added two additional Anglo majority seats. Now, when we went through the 21 maps, you added 2 Anglo majority seats, and now you're adding 2 more Anglo majority seats. And then you've decided that you are going to pack and crack, and that is the language that I am going to use because that is the legal language.
In politics, especially in discussions about gerrymandering, the terms pack and crack refer to strategies used to manipulate voting district boundaries to benefit a particular political party or group. 1. Packing. Definition: concentrating as many voters of the opposing party into as few districts as possible. Goal: to reduce their influence in other districts by overwhelming them in 1 or 2 super safe districts. Example: if a city has a large population of voters from Party A mapmaker could pack most of them into one district, ensuring Party A wins that district with, say, 80% of the vote, but this wastes their votes in surrounding districts where Party B has easier paths to victory. Cracking. Definition: splitting up clusters of opposition voters across many districts. Goal: to dilute their voting power so they cannot achieve a majority in any of the districts. Example: if an area heavily favors Party A mapmaker might crack that area into several districts, ensuring that Party A supporters are always outnumbered by Party B supporters in each. Why it matters: both packing and cracking are used to weaken the voting power of specific groups, whether by race, political party, or other demographics. These tactics are common in partisan gerrymandering, which is often challenged in court because of its impact on fair representation.
I also just want to remind y'all really quickly that it does not look good when you take every economic engine out of my district and then tell me that I am supposed to sit here and be so happy because you added Black folk from a whole other community. When you want to talk about monoliths and whether or not they exist, this idea that you just take people and move them around. I have 200,000 people who were never in my district, and my district is 766,000. Playing move minorities around so that you can somehow claim that this is nothing but partisanship. The only way that you get here is by making sure that you trample upon the rights and the liberties and the voices of minorities. So let me give you a few facts about the state of Texas. The state of Texas only has 39% Anglos, yet somehow under this map, we are going to have somewhere near 60 something, almost 70% of these seats are going to be chosen by Anglos. If we were looking for fairness and to follow the Voting Rights Act, you'd have 15 Latino opportunity seats, 15 Anglo seats. You then have 4 African-American opportunity seats. Then you'd have 2 Asian opportunity seats, and the other 2 seats would belong to coalitions because we are a majority minority state where over 60% of this population is people of color. So if you want to do what's fair and right under the Voting Rights Act, as well as if you say that this Fifth Circuit Court case matters and somehow changes everything, my question to you is, when are y'all gonna do y'all's maps? Because you did your maps in 2021 and then the case came out and I haven't seen y'all talk about the fact that you're gonna redistrict the House and the Senate.